I guess let's just jump right in. Let's go to it right now. Let's go D1.
Well, it's like Perrysburg is the 2 seed in Division I with Notre Dame being number 1. So Perrysburg's going to advance here. Start Lima Senior. Lima Senior is a dangerous team. They're gonna advance over Start. But they got Nakia Sigmund, who's a freshman point guard who's really good, has a lot of respect from the coaches in this area. So they're going to advance against the Spartans. And then this one is a pick 'em right here, Fremont Ross and Springfield. I'm going to go Springfield in this one. They're playing really well as of late. Rihanna Armstrong is playing well, Sierra Harris. And they got a big win over Anthony Wayne and avenged an earlier season loss against Northview recently. So they're hot right now. And down here, Whitmer, who is the 3 seed in this tournament, they're going to beat St. Ursula, beat Findlay. They've had their way with both those teams twice already this year each. So they're going to advance here and play Springfield.
Okay, so to recap, we've got Whitmer and Springfield, Perrysburg and Lima Senior. Who makes it out of here?
I think Perrysburg, they got to be careful of Lima Senior because the contrast of styles of play, but I think Perrysburg, will win that game 10-15. They'll go here. And then down here, Whitmer, they played Springfield earlier this year, beat them by 20. I don't think that is going to change. Maybe the deficit it will, but the win-loss, I think Whitmer advances out here to play Perrysburg.
So Perrysburg and Whitmer, who you got? The upset.
I'm gonna go upset, and here's why. People are like, well, wait a minute. Perrysburg just beat them by 6 2 weeks ago. Let me throw some numbers out at you.
Okay.
1, that game was 42-42 with under 2 minutes to play.
Right.
Okay. Perrysburg makes a basket. Whitmer misses. Whitmer has to foul to stretch the game out. Perrysburg makes their free throws. Hats off to him. All right, get a big win there on the road for the Jackets. But I look at some numbers in that game. 1, Whitmer gave up 20 offensive rebounds.
Okay.
All right. 2, Whitmer committed 20 turnovers.
Okay.
Okay. If that changes at all.
Yes.
Now, I'm not even saying cut it in half, but just changes a few on each side of those 2 categories.
Right.
You gain possessions, you gain some points back that you gave up on offensive rebounds, then you have a chance to win that ball game. And I'm also going back to last year. When we stood here last year, Start versus Whitmer, 2 versus the 3 seed. I went with Start, and Whitmer beat them by 25. I'm not getting beat again in that regard, I don't think. So I'm going to go Whitmer with the upset there. Perrysburg more than capable, but I'm going to go with Panthers.
And it has nothing to do with the fact he used to coach Whitmer. We'll just say that for. Okay, so let's go to the next group of Division I schools. Bowling Green, Notre Dame, Clay Bowser, Southview, Northview, Ashland, Anthony Wayne.
We're going to go Notre Dame. And here, Clay versus Bowser. They played once earlier this year. Clay won that game by double digits. Clay advances here again. Southview, Northview, the rivalry, round 3. Yeah. Southview, too much talent at the end of the day. It'll be competitive for a while. The Sweeneys help getting them back for Northview, but Southview advances here, the 4 seed in this tournament. Ashland, Anthony Wayne, Generals are going to advance to play Southview, who, as we just saw a week and a half ago, Anthony Wayne pulled the upset on Southview.
Right. Could that happen again?
It could. I don't think it will.
No, so you got Southview going here to
Southview
advance.
gets out.
Yep.
Notre Dame beats Clay. Notre Dame, Southview. And as great of a story as Southview has been this year, they're running up against the juggernaut in Notre Dame. They play this very similar styles of play. Notre Dame, been there, done that before. Notre Dame goes.
Okay. All right, so you got Notre Dame and Whitmer. Again, not because he coached at both schools, but because you think they're the best. And who ultimately comes out of that?
Well, obviously they both will go to the regional,
correct?
Right, and they won't meet until the regional final.
Right. So do you have them meeting in the regional final?
No.
Okay.
Because Kent McKinley is going to be sitting there waiting for Whitmer in the regional semifinal. Kent McKinley has missed basketball. Yeah. Really good. So I think Kent McKinley will get through. I do think Notre Dame will win their regional semifinal matchup. So I think you're looking at Notre Dame, Kent McKinley regional final. Then in a 1-game situation, who knows?
Yeah, maybe Notre Dame back to the Final Four once again.